was introduced to Symmetry, I say it all the time in the insurance industry is that we never go looking, or I never raised my hand in third grade to say, man, I want to be a life insurance agent. Most people don't. Most people don't. I was actually I wanted to be in law enforcement. Symmetry actually found me. The insurance industry found me. I'm very grateful for that. I found it through Devin Johnson, my mentor, and it was really because I watched his lifestyle. It blew me away how an individual that was playing golf all through the week could have managed to do that. And I was owning a business, and the business owned me. And I said, man, what do you do for a living? He said, I'm in the life insurance industry. It's pretty good. And that's what started my journey in this industry, now going on almost 3 years. When you talk about doubt, right, doubting ourselves, I believe that is something that we're always going to do. That's our natural ability is to doubt. We're going to doubt things. We're going to second guess things. For me, I never second guessed this business because I knew that there was always the ability to be able to serve and impact people. See, if you want to make a good fortune, you go into an industry where there's always a need for your services. There's always going to be a need for our services to be able to go out and serve and impact people. So for me, there was never a doubt because there was too many results in the room around me, people winning at a high level, that it didn't matter their background, it didn't matter where they came from, they were winning. And they had struggled. And that's what removed all doubt for me, is that they could do it, I could do it. But I had to get myself in a room around those people to be able to see those things. In our industry, I like to call it recession proof is what we call it here at Symmetry. And the reason I say that is because, what you've seen in corporate America and so many things, them imploding through tough times, is that in our industry, it doesn't matter what you're going through, what we do and how we serve people, there will always be a need. And see, we get to protect those things, not only just on the serving of people side, but even building a business side, right? Building a business is very, very important here because you're going to have dips in that business, but in this industry, with always impacting people, there's not a dip when the stock market doesn't perform the way you want it to. Right? Or when we go completely virtual, in the matter of moments, our life is uprooted. It doesn't matter because we get to serve people all over the U.S. From the leisure of your home, you get to build a business in a recession-proof industry. I think that the world that we live in today, it's everybody wants this like instant success. And the reality of that is that that's far from the truth. Can you win fast? Absolutely. But the reality is that most people they only see the highlight film. And you may see like me getting the ability to walk across the stage now or be able to empower other people because of what's been given to me. And I just ran with it with our company. But that success journey, the success of that was coming from hard work and grit, right? That's what people miss, is that you have to negotiate that up front, that it's always going to be about doing more and you getting better over time. Nothing comes great of something of doing less, and it's just the hard work. And the results here will tenfold pay you if you do the work up front. It's owning a business. You take ownership of that and watch the rewards come. This is a get-rich business, but it's a get-rich business over time for the groundwork that you laid to build it on strong, solid foundation. The one shift in mindset that kind of really changed everything for me was in this industry, it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter your resume. It doesn't matter about the amount of money you have or the amount of money you don't have here. But what changed for me was that I realized very, very quickly in this industry that there was no limit to the amount of good and the amount of the servant that we could do to people, to give them something that they never thought was possible. I've watched people come here and they never made more than $30,000 in a year, and now they make 6 figures a year. And it's because of this company and them barring the belief to say that they are enough. Each and every individual, you have everything within inside of you. You have that greatness within inside of you. And see, Symmetry just gives you the keys and the ability to be able to see it. So the one thing that I wish I would have, not necessarily known, but I wish I would have executed on better and faster when I came here, is that master the law of the averages here. What do I mean by that? It's absurd to me to think that in this industry, it's like trying to say you're going to be the greatest there ever was and never hear a no from the client. It's not going to happen. It's like saying you're going to build a business and hire people, and they will never walk away from you. You're going to learn through failing twice as hard. That's how success happens, is you have to double your rate of failure. And so what I mean by like leveraging, mastering the law of averages, is that when you come here, you get a playbook, and you've got to learn your baseline. And by doing more of your numbers, of your work, whether that's hiring, whether that's helping families, you get to master your averages, and then from there you can just do more. It becomes a simple math multiplication to build something as great or as small that you choose, but you hold the keys to what you can have here. So what does leadership mean to me now, especially with Symmetry Financial Group? See, leadership's all about serving. It took me a long time to realize this, is that the more people that we serve, the more people that we empower and equip. See, when you come here, Symmetry fills your cup full. And you have to give that back. You have there's not a single person at this company that is not willing to give to you, and they don't gain any. Most of them that do give to you don't gain any financial reward for that, and it's because they want to see you win at the highest level of what's capable for you. The one great thing that I love about that is that when you look at building a business, I respect this so much from owning other businesses, because you get the ability to allow people's past to help build your future. That's very, 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 very powerful. You don't get that in the business owner world. If you owned a business today and you went up the street to the same employee, the same business, and asked them for their insights, they would look at you like you were wow. And see, here it's all about how we can help you get to that next level through our pain. And that's what leadership looks like. It looks like empowering you to be able to get to that next level shorter than what we went through on our journey without our pain. So Brian Delaney, how has he impacted not only my business, but my life, right? Because see, I believe that, business, well, let me say this, is that when it comes to this business, this company, these people, and Brian Delaney, is that it's not just business or life or family. See, it's all in one. And see, not only has this company made me a better business owner, a better entrepreneur, better spiritually, better in family, Brian has been a big part of that because of the pioneering that he went through to grow who he was. He's always been and will continue to be a liberating leader, to be able to fight for your highest possible good, and whatever you deem for success, he's going to show you not only how to attain it through his pain, through leading through a place of not being right leader, but being a real leader. And that's very, very, very important when it comes to building a business with people that you not only just do life with, but get to sit at the dining room table with and do life with those kind of people. And that's what it's like to lock arms with Symmetry Financial Group and a leader like Brian Delaney. What I love, the life that I get to enjoy now with not only my family and this business, is that it is work. It's what we were called here to do, is to serve people. And it doesn't feel, you ever get in that point in your life where you feel like you're going through the motions. You're just clocking in and you're clocking out. And see, in this business is that it doesn't feel that way, because you were put here to do something great. So every day I get to wake up immensely grateful that I get to be present with my family. I get to be present in my business, and I get to do both and serve people in a big way. So it's changed my life on all round of life. So I'm very, very grateful for that. I've been where you are. I've experienced what you felt. Right? Maybe you're looking at this industry, maybe you're looking at this opportunity, and you're like, man, I'm wondering could this be me? It was possible for them, but is it possible for me? And here's what I'm here to tell you, is that it's all about just taking action. Just do it. Quit hesitating. How many times have you ever drug your feet in your life, and what has that gave you? Pain, sorrow, hurting. You allowed that to spill in other areas of your life because you didn't do the work that you know you should have done, or you didn't take action at the time that you knew you should have just done it. And see, that weight carries heavier than anything will ever carry than just taking a step. Just taking a step. It's going to come with challenges. It's going to come with battles. But that's what makes it great, is that you have to be battle tested on the road to success. See, I want you to hear me clearly today, is that the reason you're even watching this, the reason you're even thinking about this, is because you have a bigger calling on your life. You see a vision that is casted for you, and you know that where you are right now is not getting you to where you want to go. And I'm so grateful that you can see the vision, but see, what you can't see is you can't see the plan, you can't see the process, and you were never meant to see that. You know why? Because if you could see all the adversity that you were going to go through, you would never do the work it takes to get to the vision. And here's what I'm telling you, the first thing that you can count on today is just take the step. Have trust and belief in your mentor that he's there to fight for your highest possible good so that you can become the best individual that you can be, not only in business, but not only in life, but in everything, because that's all is one. That's what Symmetry Financial Group does. This business will change your life if you commit, but only if you commit. Don't come here just to be okay. Come here to be great, because you don't need anything to be able to do that. You just have to show up. You have to show up with a heart. You have to show up with a heart, because see what happens right now is you're watching this and it's coming here. It's coming through the eyes and it's visual. But when it gets here, man, everything else moves from there. Everything else moves from there. Join us. Join us today and watch your life forever be changed, and watch every day that you lean into adversity, that you lean into struggle. Every day is going to be a step in the right direction. See, a monument is built for the work that was done. I want to stand beside people that are making steps, and I get to lock arms with them, and you are that individual. And I can't wait to meet your hand. I can't wait to meet you and shake your hand when you make that big decision in your life and in your business for your family and your future. Let's go take hold of your vision.